Good morning. So, again, I'll be completing today's to-do list. I'll put the to-do list like right there. Cool. One of the things is make an AG1, have my pills, and creatine. Should look a bit more as to what's in them, but this is moringa, tonkat ali, and cod liver oil. This is like they're like multivitamins, so it's like a bunch of different stuff in them. Shilajit, ashwagandha, organic ginseng, rhodiola, rosea, and then Peruvian maca. Cool. This one's organic sea moss, ashwagandha, black seed oil, and burdock root. Everyone needs to be taking creatine. It is the most heavily researched supplement on this planet, and there's nothing else really like it. It gets the water pumping in your muscles a bit more. It also increases cognitive performance so you can remember stuff better. It's just a super drug. That's the AG1. Those are pretty cool. Got on a Black Friday discount. Came with a water bottle. And then just open them up. I spilled some. I'm gonna have to fix that. All up. Sick. Fucking dope. So, sort of a bit of a game plan for the day. What I'm gonna be doing is I gave it a look last night at some like cool AI things that can turn these vlogs into like a multitude of reels. That's just handy. It's just if I can get a bunch of volume out there. Oh, that's AG1. I won't have that yet. If I can create a bunch of volume, just heaps of different reels, then I'll just have naturally more outreach as it is. So if I can get like 10 a day, that'd be pretty fucking good. Also, I'm gonna be looking to post like more on Twitter, X, and all that sort of stuff. Which is pretty cool. And I'm going to be doing that at the house just because my computer's been having a few issues just off my hotspot at my place. So I live like, this is the crib. It's like a granny flat. Mum and dad live like 200 meters away. It's just over there. So I'm going to be going up there, use the Wi-Fi. They're not home right now. So I need to feed pudding anyways. So I'll go get that done. Cool. Pulling up to the house now. When I was driving up, I won't walk up yet because pudding will go crazy. But there was also a massive storm yesterday and it blew over a tree. Oh, it's pretty crazy. Morning, pudding! Huh? Whoa. Huh? What happened? Yeah. Are you hungry? That's what the storm did. That's brutal. Oh wow. Look at all the just debris everywhere. So I'm in the house. I'm looking at Opus. What I'm gonna do, just gonna get stuck into getting this set up. And while I'm here anyways, I'm also going to, hey, look at this. Sick. I just posted 5 reels. TikToks. On my TikTok. Lawson.Pavey. I'm Lawson Pavey on everything. Now I will also, my gym called me. They're helping me out just with, let you know how I'm going away next week for 2 weeks on the road trip. They said they'll actually, because I signed up yesterday, then I had all this stuff planned. What they're actually gonna do is they will have me start like my proper membership the week after. But he also said he can let me train this week, which is pretty fucking cool. What I'm doing right now is for work, we're updating our training platform. So for the past while, I've actually been recording videos and editing them. And now it's almost at the point where, well, it's actually at the point where I can just put everything on the platform. So on the to-do list was upload the videos to the training platform. That's what I'm doing today. They're uploading right now. So 9 out of 12 done. It'll better be done. Once it is, I'm gonna head to the gym. I'm not caffeinated. I don't really have any caffeine or anything before I work out in the morning. It probably could be carving up or doing something along the lines of that. Honestly, I just don't do it. If it's gonna give me a better return, probably would. I could have like a rice cracker, bit of honey, banana on it. The highest level of like mental evolution is the ability to communicate language. If you can think about it, like, look how far it's actually taken us. We're able to do so many cool things because we can bounce ideas off one another. But if that's the case, then it's pretty fair to say that language is probably one of the most important skills that we should be learning. Just learning how to communicate with other people. I did learn it. So, I learned it a bit yesterday. Not even that. I just reaffirmed the idea that if you never ask for something, you're never gonna get it. So coming into the gym, I'm gonna shower at the gym and just pretty much head from there straight to work. I have a Caesar salad in my bag. I'm gonna eat some microwave foods. I'll try to record a bit more in the gym. Feelings don't give a fuck about your actions. It's just what you do, not what you think. Unless you're just not doing shit. Then no wonder you feel a bit pooey. So I've just finished up at the gym. Nice little chest and back pump. Got a coffee as well. Honestly, if it wasn't for the gym, I feel like I'd just straight up lose my mind. I'll do a unboxing. I'll do an unboxing with that either tonight or at some point. With the content as well. It's also really cool because I can just make the whole vlog, edit it myself. Takes like 45 minutes for me to do that, and then I'm using something called Opus Clip. So I just bought Pro, Premium and everything for it. I just put the vlog in that and it gives me like 5 reels, and I just post them, which sometimes it can be a bit of a numbers game. That's just what I've seen from looking at all the other people that have made it. I heard a saying recently, and it's pretty good. It's a dumb person never learns from their. Let me say that again. A stupid person will never learn from their mistakes. A dumb person eventually will learn from their mistake. A smart person will learn from their mistakes quickly. Smarter people, they'll learn from their mistakes straight away. Intelligent people, they'll learn from their mistakes and other people's mistakes. But the wisest people, they learn from their own mistakes, other people's mistakes, and other people's success. So looking into what did well for them, what can I take from that to implement into my own game, and what do they wish they could have done better? How can I just learn and do that? And life can be a bit like a video game, just in that when you take in all the information, actually apply it. That's sort of on the path that I'm steering with right now. Just doing everything I can to up my game. I'll also want to be doing podcasts. I have a good mate, Kobe Borgie. Him and I do some podcasts together. Pretty good at chatting shit. And once the ball gets rolling, it tumbles. So, I was just on the phone with Kobe. We've organised to film like a podcast, the one I was talking about at the start of the video, this Saturday. I'm eating my Activate Foods, but I also got some sushi that I was chowing on during the phone call with Cobes. He's a fucking cool guy. With the workout, I had realised I was one set short of like a full completion. A set of face pulls. Silly, is what it is though. I'll make up for it another day. I am also not training super hard right now. Like come next week, I'm actually gonna be a fucking beast in the gym. But I've pulled up to the office. At the office, Jack has waved me over. I'm gonna go over there, eat my food in the office, and don't know when I'm gonna pick the camera up next. I'm driving to Turf, so I might be on the way to Turf, might be in the office, either. Meeting one, done. Had a meeting with the team, had some food, and played some ping pong. Pretty fucking good at ping pong. Fuck. Also, I was thinking about, because to be quite honest, I have a feeling just with the big days that I have, my sleep's gonna have to take a little bit of an impact. Like nothing crazy. Like instead of just getting the full 8 hours, like 6, like or 7, like mainly around 7 hours a day. It's very manageable, especially with caffeine. But I was looking at 8 sleeps, and also if I get a Whoop, then if I'm able to actually see how well I'm sleeping and doing everything I can to make sure I can one, get an optimal sleep, because you get a very high rate of return from having good sleep. So I'm gonna make sure if I can focus on that, get a good return from that, then when it comes down to doing all the shit I need to do, that's just doing the shit I need to do.
And then you do it another day, and a third day, and a fifth day, and a fifth week, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, I think I've got the first one done. And then you still look at this list, but along the way of doing that first one, you realize 20 other things that you could add to that list for every one.
Okay, so that's a full day of work done. The goal was 7 bookings. I did go out there and I got 9, which is pretty cool. I actually just lost a 10th there at the end though. Sometimes you just gotta take it how it is. Other than that, similar game plan to what I did yesterday. I learned that I'm doing a lot every day. So in order to maximize everything, when I can stack habits together, it's a very good opportunity to do that. So I'm gonna download all the videos off my phone onto my MacBook while I'm driving. 2 things I can do at once. Also gonna listen to a podcast while I do that. And then when I get home, that's when I'll read, reflect, I'll get some food. I'd also just turned around in the street. I'll get some food. Once I get some food, then read, reflect. Okay, so exactly what I just said I was gonna do is what I did. My phone's connected by that cord. Everything's downloading. Excuse all the shit on this. It's just what you gotta do. You got a donut. It's pretty fucking fresh. Banana, protein, up and go. The last time I had a banana up and go was probably when I was in year 4. Protein. Yeah, wow. Pretty good. It is actually exactly how I remembered it tasting. Something I'd actually been thinking about a bit recently. So, just to give you a bit of frame of mind, a bit of an understanding about how my job works and everything. It's a performance-based position. Like, I do door-to-door sales. I have to be in the right mindset when I'm actually going in between doors and talking to people. I'm sure you can imagine that would be the case. Gonna be honest, there's been a few days this week I just didn't feel like fucking working. Shit sleep the night before. I was running through just a bunch of stuff with AI, just talking with it and whatnot. And honestly, I'm getting to turf and I didn't feel like working. Today was one of those days. And what does that actually mean? It means I didn't feel like doing it. Cool. So, something I've been getting in touch with a bit recently had been separating my thoughts from my actions. And if I'm judging myself based on what I'm actually thinking, then it's not really that good. The foundation of that belief doesn't make too much sense because it's not a real thing that I can attach the perspective of myself to. If I'm judging myself based on my thoughts are pretty detached. However, I've learned to judge myself based on my actions. So regardless of how I feel, I make sure that I put one foot in front of the other because I do know the steps it takes to achieve success. Whether it's micro success or just massive success, I know what needs to be done to actually go out there and do that. So that's the case. If I don't feel like it, cool. I know what the actions are, so I still focus on them. True discipline isn't just doing things you don't want to do. It's doing something you don't want to do like you love doing it. And I fucking love everything. So the videos are still uploading just onto my computer right now. It's like a 2-step process, getting it from there to my desktop, then I can put them in DaVinci and everything. I've got Guzzi. I'm gonna chow into that. It's also a pretty good view to eat the food to. I haven't unpacked my car yet. I'm gonna get into that after I eat. While I eat, I'll go grab my Christmas present and from my boss Rogan. I'll show you guys that stuff after this. I'm gonna watch the video again that I made yesterday, so I can get better. So I'm gonna watch that video before I get into editing the next one. So surely there's improvement there. Surely I'd get better slightly, 1%. That's all you need. Fucking hair. Alright, that's my car as well. Catch up with you shortly. I'm gonna wrap up the video pretty shortly. I do want to show you what my boss did get for me for Christmas. Trying to read this backwards is a bit tricky. Bowmore Islay Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, age 15 years, an exquisite sherry cask finish that develops layers of rich peach smoke complexity at 15 years old. So it's a bottle of whiskey. That looks pretty fucking cool though. That looks pretty cool. Also got me whiskey smoker kit. This seems pretty cool. What? So it's come with different things I can smoke it with. Cherry, peach, oak, walnut, apple, pear. You wanna smell? Guess which one? That was walnut. And Rogan also got me this book. Start with Why. This is by Simon Sinek. I've read his other book, The Infinite Game. I'm actually really excited to read this book. I have heard good things about it. And he also got me a keychain. Great leaders inspire greatness in others. That's really cool. Thank you so much, Rogan. So where the rest of the night for me is gonna go from here, I am gonna get stuck into editing, finish off the video, then I'll post it tonight, do the clips. It's 8:41 right now. Upload this clip there, then read, gonna reflect, and hit the hay. Tomorrow, gymming. Friday tomorrow though, payday. Friday's always a good day. So I'm gonna love you guys and leave you guys. Peace out. Good night.